Hey guys, this is Goku, and on this channel we talk about poker and ideas that can improve your life. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to this channel because I'll be honored to have you here. Today we're gonna review a hand that happened on 888 Poker in a very early stage of the tournament. I think this is the first level. The blinds are 150, 300 with 40 ante, and our hero sits on a stack of 35k. So a smaller stack than the starting stack, because the starting stack is 50k, and most players have something around 50k. So we're the smallest stack on the table, and we're on the big blind. Yeah, let's see what happens here. The villain from middle position raises to 2x. The action falls around to us, so obviously with a hand like 5-6 off, we're willing to see a flop with. So we complete, and let's see the flop. The flop is 8 king 7 with 2 clubs. So we hit an open-ended straight draw, and as in probably 100% of our range here, maybe not 100%, but with most of our range here, we should be checking to the pre-flop raiser. We can occasionally lead, and probably a 5-6 off is a good hand to lead from time to time, but mostly you should be checking here. And let's see if the hero agrees with that. Yeah, he checks, and the villain bets 1200, so like 65% of the pot for big blinds. And what can we do here? For sure we should call. From time to time we can also 3-exit, because 5-6 off is a good example of a hand where we can raise as a bluff here. We really don't know anything about this player. We've only played 10 hands, so we don't know how responsive he would be to a 3-bet, or whether he would, fold any of his range to a 3-bet here. So perhaps we should just call this. Okay, our hero just calls this. And the turn is a jack of clubs, so bringing in the flush. And what do we do here? I think a jack of clubs is a good card to sometimes lead here, because it completes the flush draw, and the 9-10 straight draw might scare him off. If he just has a an 8 or a 7 or maybe a weak king. But yeah, mostly I think we're checking here. So let's see what the hero does, and the hero checks, and the villain bets 55% of the pot here. And then this is actually, I think, a pretty good spot to 3-bet sometimes. I guess I like 3-betting here more than calling, because the bet is 55% of the pots. We got 27% pot odds, and there's a chance that we're already beat. He could already have a flush, or he could already have the straight. For sure, other hands also beat us. Any 8, any 7, any king beats us, any jack. We just have a weak straight draw here, because if the 10 falls, if the 9 falls, it's not really that great, because that could complete his queen 10 straight draw, or he could already have the flush. So our hand is not that strong here, but for sure we can sometimes call here. But I would probably like raising here to see, you know, where we're at in the hand. Let's see what the hero does, and the hero does 3 exit. Perhaps I would like a little bit smaller sizing. We can just go 2.5x or even 2.2x. The stacks are not that big, so perhaps playing it more like a small ball makes more sense. But 3x is fine. We can see, you know, where we're at the hand. So let's see where we're at. Okay, the villain calls. So at this point, let's see what the river brings. The river brings a 9, so we hit our straight. But well, the board got kind of scary. So, and he called our 3-bet on the turn. So perhaps I would mostly check here. If we shove here, we probably get him off a king. And he's got quite a few kings. He could have ace king, king queen, king jack. Is he folding that to a shove here? Maybe. King 10 just made straight, so that's not good. Yeah, I don't think shoving here is a great play, given how the hand developed. So I'd really like to see a check here. But yeah, our hero decides otherwise. He shoves. Let's see what the villain does. Okay, the villain calls. So if we shove here, what can we get him to fold? He's probably calling with all the straights that have a 10. He's calling with all the flushes. Like I said, he's folding most of his kings. Maybe he's folding 2 paired kings, like king jack, king 8, king 7. But yeah, I think his range has just too many of the straights and flushes that beat us, and too few of the kings or, you know, other hands that beat us but are not strong enough to call a shove here. So yeah, I would much prefer a check here, and if he bets like half pot, then a call. But if he shoves, then I'll be fine folding this here, I think. But let's see what the villain has. And the villain has queen 8 suited, so he's got the flush, and yeah, we lose the 70k pot, which is, you know, 230 big blinds, so quite a lot. Yeah, I think the hero just kinda overestimated the power of his shove here, because yeah, I don't think the villain's folding enough for this to be profitable, because he doesn't really have this many hands that he's willing to fold here, which are better than ours, like all the hands I just mentioned. And he's got more flushes and straights with the 10 that he's mostly calling with. So yeah, that would be it for this hand. What did you guys think about it? How would you have played it? What do you think about how the villain played it? Because the villain played it well, I think. Just calling on the turn, I guess it really made our hero more confident about his ability to bluff him off the spot. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like below, subscribe to see more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.